Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of NHL20 Franchise GM Mode. We take the Tacoma Walleye into their third season. We are now getting into the 21. Well, apparently I forgot to mute my laptop. All right. So anyway, we are now in the 21-22 season. We made the playoffs in the last season, which is mind-blowing to me. Now, a couple things, though, before we get into this season. Now, I know most of these episodes tend to run long. They're at least 90 minutes plus. It might get a little bit longer, guys. So, unless you just want to skip, not pay attention to these, to the whole thing. But the reason I'm saying it might get longer is because I've completely omitted the head coach doing any line changes at all, doing any of the line editing. So I'm going to handle all of those duties. So anytime we have someone who's injured, I'm going to be the one bringing players in and out of the lineup to handle that. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, allow me to look at scratch players. I have a center and a defenseman. Okay, good. I just want to make sure I had a forward and a defenseman. Why is he... Hold on. Let me look at something. So Deneen, who had an absolute ton of assists, somehow... Three goals, 15 assists. We're a defensive defenseman. Okay, that makes sense. But it just kind of... Offensive defenseman. Who crushes it. This guy should be starting. I don't know why. Mikey Anderson, I'm sorry, my friend. You're going to be our backup for now. Alright, well, we'll get any bonuses for those bottom lines. My top pairing will. Okay. And I'm quite sure that we're going to have plenty of time for our other players to jump in and out of the lineup there, as injuries occur quite frequently. So the reason why I'm jumping in and doing all the line editing is simply because when I've been letting the head coach handle all of that, we've had the worst pairings. I mean, we had a guy, a defenseman, playing right wing, and it wasn't because there was a lot of injuries. It was just he was thrown on right wing, and they were suffering. So we're not going to do that again. All right, so let's go through the preseason. Oh, Lord. I'm pretty sure the budget's already been done. Yes, it has. Okay. Promotion nights, again, I don't care about that. Well, preseason's been pretty decent so far. Keith Kincaid is hurt. Now he's fully healed. So, why was I not given a notification that my goaltender was injured? Alright, let me check something real quick, guys. I just want to make 100% sure that I have said it properly. That the... Alright, yeah. Injury warning. I should be getting warned when he's hurt. Alright, well I guess he was only hurt for one game and it was brief. Alright, so let's get into the regular season. Preseason is done. I'm sure that we do have some mighty expectations on us right now, so hopefully... I know I already took care of waivers. Already did my scout assignments. We're all set. Ooh, a 7-4 loss. That ain't good. So the trick I use when I do with the scouting is I have my scouts look at the potential and comparison for all the players that they're going to look at. And then I let once they go through all the players I have them assigned for, I have the amateur scouting will just kind of take over. It'll start scouting on its own after that. But that potential and comparison, basically what you're looking for is when it comes time to do your draft, that's when you're looking for your elites. And people with the potential to be elite, that's players that are more likely to be worth picking up. Alright, so let's look at the draft class. Anybody stand out right away? I do believe this is a player I created. I'm pretty sure because his last name is Mendoza. Simpsons reference. So probably not going to get this guy anyway. But he's there. Alright. Moving on. Alright, so this is what we're looking for. This sucks. Cole Perfetti has been injured with an injured knee. Well, it's kind of what happens when you're injured. So October 26th, he should be back. Alright, so we're going to do this manually. Alright, now I know we have a -1. I'm not going to do any adjusting to get this line to be amazing or whatever. We're just going to go with however it goes until we can get Perfetti back. Now, if we look at this, Perfetti is available to play. That does not mean that he is completely healed. And something I won't do is I will not let him play until he's fully healed. Because what happens is the players end up getting injured again, and then they're out for even longer. See, fully healed and available to play in the next game. Now, we put him back in here. There we go. Now, I'm not trying to get too confident here, but we definitely got a better start than we've had in the previous 2 seasons. 5-3-1 in the first month. So let's see. Like I said, the team that I had managed to go to the playoffs. We got boosted at the end of the season. Like, everybody started playing well. We won a whole bunch of games. Still sub 500 team that made the playoffs, which is weird, but they managed to slide their way in there. So hopefully we got a lineup, a roster right now that is strong enough to at least challenge. All right, Pedersen. Ooh, he got dinged up pretty bad. What? I apparently have 2 players that are hurt. Well, this is bad. Yeah, this is bad. I'm going to have to bring a player up. Alright, hold on. Let me look real quick. Dakota De Silva's hurt. That sucks. I have to look at my injury report to find out exactly what's wrong with him. He has a concussion. I know what's wrong with Pedersen. I don't know what's wrong with De Silva. Alright. Let's get an actual left winger in there. I am going to put Sokolov in the first line. And we'll put Finley in the second line. Now, Finley may end up staying. Like, he may end up sticking around. Anyway, like I said, he may stick around, at least in terms of he may be a healthy scratch, but I don't mind carrying a guy on the bench if he's going to be jumping in, especially if we're getting a lot of injuries. Alright, good enough. I imagine. Now, hopefully that didn't affect. Okay. Very good. And back to the matter at hand. Wait, hold on. I want to see what happened to Da Silva. Oh, crap. Kyle Wood is hurt. See, the injuries are now piling up, folks. Piling up. Fortunately, we do have Anderson ready to jump in. All right, real quick. Injury report. Peterson, concussion, returning November 27th. Mouth concussion for Wood. Da Silva, we don't even know what's wrong with him yet? Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Well, hopefully it doesn't turn into something huge, because it's one of our players that we're looking for to, you know, be effective for years. My second round pick. You're out of your mind. Nope. He's available, but he's not going to play until he's fully healed. Now he's fully healed. Now we put him back in. Oops. All right, he's available, but again, until he's fully healed. All right. Curious. Don't have their Silva playing any other. Okay, well, whatever. He starts complaining about not getting enough ice time, then we'll make sure that he gets in there. Alright. Now we got our buddy back. Alright, just curious. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Moving on. See, we're doing pretty well so far this season. Alright, good year for rookies. Very good, very good. I don't have to worry about that. So we are 14-7-2. Doing all right. Doing all right. Well, you know what? Hang on. Ah, all right. Well. Social scouting rank has him at 30th, but he's probably going 20th. I mean, the good thing is there's definitely some potential for us nabbing a good pick. Anybody listed as a gem or bust? Ah, this guy here. Nightingale. Amari Nightingale, looking as a potential gem. Okay. All right, real quick, let me jump out of here. Couple little things I forgot to look at before. For one, look at my trade block. Stop putting Kincaid on there. We just drafted this guy, and he's on the trade block? Yeah, I'm not looking to trade Kincaid away. I'm just going to leave him there just in case we get some big offer. It's unlikely. And they tend to ask for people anyway that aren't what I'm putting on my trade block. Because I've never had anybody make an offer for Kincaid every time they put him on there, so. Upgrade and maintain. I'm going to try to jump on these before they get too expensive. Especially stuff like the team store and concessions. Let's get them boosted back up. Alright, these we can deal with. And is this still? Yep. We don't need to worry about pushing for our season tickets that bad. We want people buying our regular tickets first. All right. Back to the matter at hand. Let's get through the month. Okay, available to play, but he's going to have to wait. As always. Alright, let's put Luke back in there. Alright, Jens. Moving on. I'll tell you what, Sokolov is definitely getting plenty of playing time. So it looked like right now, I think we're first in our division. Another injury. Finlay, jump on in there, my friend. It's gonna have to wait. Oh. Great. I'll tell you what, that's been a problem. Kincaid is hurt often. I didn't realize that he would be this injury prone. Lion, $4.25 million a year for an AHL player. I didn't realize I was spending that much money on him. So you know what? I think I'm actually going to put Alex Lyon on my trade block, even though I don't think anyone's going to go for him. Time to put the random guy in, Benjamin Nilsson. Welcome back, Chuck. Maximoff, not quite yet, buddy. Not quite yet. So I guess it really doesn't matter if you have players that are actual left wings. Just play a right winger for them anytime you want. It doesn't seem to make any difference. What was I jumping out of here? Oh yeah, it's yeah, so if we're gonna put a goaltender on here, because he's making an awful lot of money for a guy who's not even playing in the NHL. For 3 more years at that price, that's crazy sauce. And again, I don't need to really worry. I mean, I don't have to really sweat it out. Like I don't need to be overtly concerned regarding how much I'm paying people, because there's no salary cap, but I'm trying to keep us to the point where my team is making a profit. So let's get through January. Cam Deneen is hurt. Keith Kincaid, you're going to have to wait. Now, we're actually going to have a potential problem here. Oh, look at him. He slotted himself right into the starting job, huh? He's going to have to go through waivers. Does anyone... Nobody nabbed him. Okay. Alright, so once again, our expensive AHL goaltender is back in his seat. Alright, we got Cole back. I didn't know he's hurt. He must have just been injured for one game. Oh my God! Keith Kincaid! Hurt again! Maybe this is why he's on the trade block all the time. Maybe the game knew. The game was saying, hey, listen, you're in a constant state of having to have someone else sit in for Keith Kincaid because he keeps getting injured. Son of a gun. All right there, Benjamin Nilsson. .7-0 win, look at that. But unfortunately, it was sitting amongst a bunch of losses. Ooh, Schmaltz broke his nose. This might be a problem. Oh no. Crap. Alright, so we put Anderson in there. We'll put Deneen in, even though he's not fully healed. Or can I bring up... Can I bring up another... Let's bring up somebody from within this system. Oops. Why isn't De Silva in there? For a shootout, you know. All right. All right, Cam's gonna be good to go soon. All right, let's look at the draft class. Look at this, a grinder with the most potential. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if I trust that. Any more gems? Anybody listed as a bust? No. Still Nightingale. I do like that name. Nightingale. Alright, the Deneen is back. And healthy. Did I have him first or second line? I don't remember. Clearly it was the first line because we got a +3 at that top. Okay, Schmaltz is back. That's fine. This is where we send... So there's a problem though, Schmaltz is hurt. Okay. Just want to make sure. So we're good. So as soon as he's healthy... No. Ooh. Doesn't affect me though. Right now my team's playing well, so I'm not really all that concerned about head coaches from other teams. Also, I was all concerned about not having players that were going to be having 80-something overalls, but Leeson's already jumped up into an 80. He started at a 77 at the beginning of the season. Inola's been an 80. He's been our top guy. And look at Perfetti, 83. Now this is concerning. Luke, are you going to heal overnight? Yes, he's fine. All right. Well, we are about to get to the trade deadline. And at 27, 17, and 5, we're doing pretty freaking good. And I don't think it's absolutely necessary to make any trades. I don't think we need to seek any trades, although I might look to see if I can get something for draft picks. I'm not sure where we're at in quality and quantity of picks. Rocco Cordo's hurt. Oh, I am not giving up my first rounder. You're nuts. For that, you're crazy. You got to be giving me a monster player. Uh-oh. Kyle put it injured again. Fortunately, we've got Mr. Anderson ready to jump in there and help us out. Four is a big game. Oh, another head coach fired. All right, we're starting to sink in the standings there, guys. Let's get our act together here. Maybe? So they want to swap third round picks. And they're trying to unload Nah. Not really someone who's going to add much. I mean, if it's like, if he's going to fit on our fourth line, what good is that really going to do? Ooh, look at that. A 72 overall. Garnered a first round pick. Now, if I tried that with a player with a 72 overall for a first round pick, there's no way in hell that would happen. There's no way that would work. There's no way. In fact, and I know Prince George was desperate, but let me see here. I'm going to write that down. A 22 first and a 23 seventh for a 72 overall center and a 22 third. So I'm going to attempt something similar right before the trade deadline. Let's see how that turns out. Look at this! Look at this! Look at this insanity. A 23rd, 4th, and a defenseman at a 75 overall gets a first round pick and a center with a 76. That's just crazy. There's no way that would happen for me. Boys, you know what? We're doing this, guys. We're doing this. Because look, I had Boyce sitting there. He's not made our team yet. Potential to be a top 6 forward. Yeah, great. He could be good. But I've got players who are also going to be pretty good. So, and I've got a glut of centers. So I really don't need this guy. So he is netting me a second rounder instead of a third rounder. So we can flop that. That's perfect. And I'm getting another pick for next year. We are taking that. Yes, sir. For a player who hasn't even, stepped into our roster yet. Very good. All right, so let's jump out of here. I want to, well, first of all, let's go over and fix up our facilities that are clearly having issues. It's always the bathrooms. What was I about to look at? Oh, my, hold on. Alright, so I don't have a lot of picks, but I got a first rounder, 2 seconds, third, 6, and 7. So now it's saying that my forward prospects are weak. Not a problem for defense. And goalie. All right, so I definitely need left wingers. This is my entire roster. That's minor leagues and... Alright, so... let's propose a trade. So I am going to put my 2022... third round pick on here. Right. And a player with a 72 overall. Specifically, do I have any centers? I got Turkoff, who honestly I could give up. Alright, so I'm gonna... Alright, so I'm gonna put him on there. Okay. Now. It has to be a team. Let me cycle through real quick. Let me see if there's anybody who's... Alright. They're looking at both of them. Let's see. Can we get their 2022 first round pick and their 2023 seventh round pick? We know this isn't going to happen. You know what? While we're here, could I actually convince them take a third round pick from next season? That could be enough. Just out of curiosity, do I have any kids roll-offs? Just pick them up. Potential top 9. God damn it, I hate that. Oh. Now let's see if we can get someone else to bite. First round pick. All right. That was just a wouldn't it be funny kind of thing. But actually, what I should do, to be honest, is I should look at rookies who may not make it. Droplet, 7th defenseman. Another 7th defenseman. See, these guys I could potentially move. Because they're not really going to turn out to be much. So let's see who out there, if anyone. I don't think anyone's going to be interested. All right. Well, can I get a 6th round pick for this young man? No. That's okay. Can I get a 7th round pick for this young man? Yes. All right. So now let's take the other kid. Metropolit. Who out there has a lousy... Yo, what's going on, Von Kraft? I'm trying to swindle some picks out of people here. All right, Charlotte. Can I get... Oof. Oh, you've got my 7th rounder. Well, you know what? You're a much worse team than me, so I'm going to try to get your 7th rounder. And they accepted it. Thank you. I wonder what they might also be willing to give up. Can I get a 4th round pick out of them? Apparently not. Yeah, it doesn't look like it because I wonder. Man, Kincaid is still out. Can I possibly add to that one of those 7th rounds? No. Alright, I didn't think so. Alright, that's okay. I don't need to make any big moves. I've got a couple nice spots. So let us jump ahead a day, see if there's any offers that get thrown towards us. Any? Holy crap, Pedersen just broke his leg. He is gonzo. Well, that sucks. Sorry, Pedersen. You're another one who seems to be... Yeah. Alright, so no more offers came our way. That's okay. Not a big deal. I mean, we are now currently in a, in a spot where we're looking at a playoff run. So we're no longer really rebuilding. So I don't need to have a million picks. And again, if I have those 7th round picks and I can grab players, or at least, potential elite players deep in rounds so that they're at least like, potential top 9 forwards or whatever. Like, I can move them, I can flip them like I just did for some more picks. So let's get to the end of March. No, our ticket prices are fair. back to this. We are trying to get these season tickets moved. And hey, if we make a playoff run, it's going to help us sell tickets. And when is Kincaid going to be ready to come back and play? I mean, I can't really complain right now. We're winning games. Oh, well, there it is. All right, Kincaid is back. Let's send him. Send Lion down. Once again, nobody jumped at the opportunity to snag him. No shock. Man, I can't believe I got, what, 3 years or 2 more years after this of that contract? Yeah. 2 more years. I don't know, why did I sign you to that crazy deal? Alex Lyon. Definitely got to hope that I get a goaltender in the system who's going to be ready to jump up and replace Kincaid, because Kincaid's getting old. Relatively. But I mean, just like he's 32, we're going to see his numbers start to drop off. I have him for 6 years, 5 more years. So I got him till he's 37. I mean, I'm okay with, hold on, what was that price that we're paying him? 6.85. I mean, I'm all right with that if he can stay healthy. But the problem is, homeboy does not stay healthy. See if we got anything new popping up here in the okay, not much of a change. Any more gems or busts to talk about? Nope. All right, moving on. All right, eligible to be dressed does not necessarily mean healthy. So he's not healthy yet. He's going to be out for a while. Do I have another defenseman who's kind of hurt? Do I have a goaltender who's banged up? No. All right, well, I'm not putting anybody in the lineup unless they're actually... That's not something I want to see. Well, Sokolov, it's been a while since you've been in a game. De Silva. Damn it, man. Damn it. Right as we're getting into playoff time. Now is when everyone's going to get hurt. Really? Come on, boys. We got to stay healthy here. Uh-oh. Hang on. Yeah, this is dangerous because he's not feeling too good. We're gonna see. Wood is hurt. Oh, he's fully healed. All right, he's fine. Well, he's in the lineup now, so. Seven 0 win over Charlotte. That team must be terrible. Oh, man. Chuck got hurt. Who can I bring up? We are actually putting in Liam Howell, a rookie. This was his first year, so it's a big opportunity to show off what you're made of, my friend. Wally Walter home. He's available to play, but he's not gonna play until he's fully healthy. We cannot take a risk. Oh, good. That's great. That's great. That's great. All right, well. Silva, jump in there. All right, at least he's healthy, not sitting there with a injury bug still bothering him. All right, so we lucked out there. Show me who you're talking about. Deneen. Yeah, he's eligible, but he's not healthy yet, so no, he is not playing until he's 100%. All right, we are currently 44, 24, and 9. Guys, our record is pretty outstanding right now. And of course, Keith Kincaid is hurt. Honestly, I don't know if I can keep him. I mean, how do we justify keeping him when he's hurt all of the time? Wait a minute. Spencer Bohms actually is a guy that I think I drafted. I think. I might be wrong. Okay, yeah, I did. So he's a player that I'm hoping can eventually like step up. I don't think he's going to be anything other than an AHL goaltender, but that's okay. Oh my God. Now you're hurt, Wood. Well, hopefully Deneen is A-okay now. Looks like he is. So that's actually where Wood should be playing, is on that third line. But Mikey Anderson right now is holding down the fort. All right, do we get... Yeah, that's fine. We already knew that. Do we get Kincaid back next? Definitely you're not jumping in. You're back up anyway. All right, Kincaid, here we go again. Okay, you're a backup, so I don't need to throw you into the lineup yet. Right, we don't have anybody. You know what? Sokolov's been playing all right. Sniper, power forward, power forward. All right, so let's leave Sokolov in there. Or do I swap for an actual center? No, they're both centers. All right, let's leave that where it is. Keep Liam in the lineup. Give this kid a chance to show what he's made of. And once again, send Lion on down. Okay, now, can we get into the playoffs with a healthy starting goaltender? Gotta upgrade and maintain. We're in the playoffs. We got people here for the playoffs. Let's see what our facilities look like. All right, the parking lot, it's crapped out. All right. Okay, well, hopefully we can make enough money in our store and in our concessions. All right, guys, we are in the playoffs. I don't think he was hurt to begin with. I mean, he was hurt, but I mean, I don't think he was out for any days. We didn't win the President's Trophy. Well, you expected us to go from jumping into the first round of the playoffs to, oh, you guys can win the President's Trophy. Are you kidding me? My owner is crazy. All right. We're going to take this one day at a time. Let's see how this goes. Fingers crossed, guys. Let's hope for success here. Oh no! Game 2. Oh no! Game 3. All right. Game 4, we got a winner. We're in big trouble. We're in big trouble. Oh no. We gotta win 3 in a row. Oh, hold on. Hold on. All right, sorry, Liam. You gotta get scratched. It's the only time I'll play an injured guy just because we're right on the cusp of being out of the playoffs. Oh. We lost. Oh, no. That was the AHL. We won. Okay. We gotta have 2 more wins, guys. 2 more wins. Can we make a miracle happen? I don't think so, but let's see. Is it possible? No! No! First round exit. And we're gone. Bummer. But hey, we did all right. We did. That's 2 years in a row, though. We're making the playoffs. It's a step in the right direction. Can't get too mad. I mean, clearly we had put together a team capable of making waves. Okay, one more look at the draft class. No more high elite, huh? Guess they got a better look at him and they're like, no, you know what? May not be as hot as we thought he was. Ooh, look at this. Ernesto Pinot. Someone to avoid. But Nightingale. Nightingale, on the other hand. Really? Kyle Wood's ready to go in the next game? Really? Kyle Wood, you're set to jump in there? Alright, let's get you in there. There you go, Woody. There you go. You're in there. He's fully healed. All right. Very good. Hey, Keith Kincaid can't get hurt now. Oh, Pedersen's back. All right, well, let's make some moves. I guess that's when we're sending the kid down. What are you upset about? We're not even playing any games right now, dude. Chill. I don't really know why I'm bothering to edit my lines since we're not playing, but I'm kind of doing it in hopes that we don't have to do a whole lot of messing around with the lines after the season's over, but we'll see. Well, actually, let's just do this day by day at this point because we're about to... And mind you, Albuquerque sucked last season, so they went from craptacular to Stanley Cup final. Good for them. I'm an integral part of the organization, and you're going to offer me $1.59 million a year for 3 years, huh? $1.59 million. What are other teams? Look at this. 1.7, 1.56, 1 million, 1.8. I'm not switching teams. Cincinnati Cyclones are now the Stanley Cup champions. Look at that. They beat Albuquerque. Let's look at Perfetti leading in points. Maximoff. 30-goal season for Maximoff. He actually, that's a shocker for me because he was kind of barely on my radar about even making the lineup at all. And look at this, 30 goals, 30 assists, 60 points. That's pretty freaking impressive. Sadly, Deneen did not have the year he had last year, but he was hurt a lot, so... Any bruisers on here? Anybody causing problems? Schmaltz is out there causing problems. Schmaltz, again, he was worth holding on to. 30 assists, 6 goals, plus minus 18. Don't have anybody really high on penalty minutes, so. But he's been reliable, and I'm glad we held on to him. Awards. We're not getting any awards, guys, let's face it. But you never know. Brooklyn Beast got the President's Trophy. Desperados. Okay. Yeah. Okay, what about individual awards? Yonkman. And Yonkman with the heart. Here's one thing that happens too often is that the Art Ross Trophy winner and the Hart Memorial winner is almost like always the same guy. Calder goes to Lamkin. Conn Smythe to Kratzoff. Vezina. Shesterkin led his team to a Stanley Cup championship. Picard. See, that makes sense. I mean, he brought them to his Stanley Cup final. All right, well. We still can't crack it, but, you know, whatever. Whatever, man. It is what it is. All right, so, once again, let's go through the offseason. We're doing well on our sales. Alright, well. I mean, I knew I wasn't going to be getting any amazing first round selection, but look at that. Niagara Falls moved from 13th up to 3rd. That is a hell of a jump. That is a hell of a jump. And Prince George is going to have 2 picks into the top 15. Yeah, good for them. We didn't sell 85% of our suits. Oh, well. I don't really care. Suits. We didn't sell all of our suits. Dooka. All right. One more look at the draft class. So let's look at how this is getting as we're getting deeper into So there's some elites out there that are potential. Got potential. I may have to target Zachary Biggs. We'll see. All right, let's now. Do I have any players that are retiring? So far, I've had one player every year retire. Does it happen again? Oh, right there. Right there, Steve Bernier retiring, which I kind of thought was going to happen. So thank you, Bernier. Thank you for your service. You were the man. Okay, I don't think I lost anybody. All right. So this is where we're going to leave this episode, guys. The next episode I'll do very soon. I'm going to go through the draft classes, look at what I'm potentially going to be targeting and all that stuff. And then the next episode will be the draft and our re-sign phase and our free agents. And see what's out there and see what we can add to our team to build us up a little bit. I'm definitely going to be targeting some left wings. Maybe I can bring another strong left winger up from free agency, but we're not going crazy. We obviously have a strong team. Losing Bernier, that gives us another spot to add somebody. I'm going to try to see if I can get Lyon traded, but I don't think I'm going to be able to, unfortunately. So, because he's expensive, and I don't know if there's any teams out there that really need a goaltender that bad. I mean, nobody made an offer for him. So, anyway, guys, like I said, that's it for now. We'll be back on shortly, and we'll do all the off-season stuff. So I hope you guys are all staying safe and healthy and washing your hands and keeping distance properly. Use your heads. Don't be arrogant and pretend like this pandemic isn't a real thing. I don't want to hear any bad news about anybody, so be good out there. So anyway, if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, hit that notification button, do all the YouTube stuff. And until the next one, as always, peace.